Hey, what's going on, family? Welcome back to another Real Talk. I pray everybody's doing well as we out top once again. Give the Holy Spirit all the honor, the glory, definitely all praise and worship. Your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. Vito responds back to Tabitha. You see my title, Sea Moss Black Seed Oil. You asked me, does it really work? You're thinking about getting it. Um, do it work? Yes. You know, years ago, I was introduced. Well, I didn't meet him in person, of course. Introduced by my old man years ago, long time ago, about Dr. CB. And I heard him talk so much about Dr. CB. I can't even tell you how many years ago this was. And those of you who know Dr. CB, then you know exactly who I'm talking about and his story. And when I look at my life, how I was brought up, what I ate coming up, what I was taught to eat, what we thought was healthy and it wasn't. Um, we have to realize, even eating, we was taught to eat the wrong way, and I mean that with no disrespect. But sea moss is very good for you, and black seed oil. Um, you got the gel, you got the pills. Matter of fact, what is that one that over? This one right here. I ordered this one for me and my wife. Let me see if I can get a good. There you go. Get it in the camera good. They got different ones, but I love this all-in-one mineral support right here. If you can see it real good, dandelion. Y'all remember the old video I did about the dandelion plant? Well, this particular one has all this in there, And even like I was telling my wife, those of you women who battle with your thyroid, and ever since my wife's been taking this, and I know they don't want us to know this type of stuff, but remember in the Bible, it was always the natural, it was always the plants. Um, but Dee Dee, her energy level, um, of course, you got to change up what you eating. You know, we both have lost weight, and my issue was when my heart was out of whack. I couldn't figure out what was going on. The doctors couldn't figure out what was going on. Um, So I would always have fluid build up. That's why when you look at me now and you look at me in some of my older videos, I may be bigger, I may be smaller because I was retaining that fluid. They couldn't figure out how to get the fluid off my body. But my old man would do garlic water. If you could stand to drink that garlic water, okra water. And one thing I love is raw beets. Y'all know me, avocado, raw beets, the natural stuff. The natural way of being healed is a blessing. And there are so many people that's on sea moss, black seed oil, a lot of people. And they'll tell you, man, I'm losing weight. I feel great. My energy, I'm flushing out my system. It's a beautiful thing. But then it's a mindset. If I'm trying not to make this video too much longer, but it's a mindset. You have to, your mind and then you have to go against what you been brought up on. Just like I was at the gathering yesterday, man. Everybody that invites you to stuff not gonna have healthy food all the time. And when you just like I was invited, this little meeting we had, it was brisket, it was ribs, and there was people in there who do not eat meat. So they had potato salad, and a lot of people they look at you weird, like, man, what's wrong? You don't eat pork? You black? You don't eat beef? You don't eat ribs? You don't eat brisket? You don't eat pulled pork? You don't eat the hog? You don't and it causes a lot of people to be like, what's wrong with you? Like I was telling one brother, I've never been the one to try to punish my body. We even back in the day, I try my best to keep a constant workout. And I just started getting sick, sick, sick. Never use steroids. Some things just gonna happen to you in this life. I know some of the healthiest people in good shape. They never was smokers, drinkers, or none of that, and they just fell into bad health. They wasn't using drugs. They couldn't figure out. Doctors couldn't figure out. Some things just come up on us in this life. That's an attack on the devil, also. But then I can also say that I rightly divide that a lot of things we bring on ourselves because of what we eat, the smoking and the drinking and the drugs. You bring a lot on yourself, so it's hard enough, especially in nowadays time with the chemtrails and everything falling, the atmosphere. It's hard enough trying to just live without all the extra bad habits. So when you ask me about black seed oil and sea moss, it's very popular. And it reminds me of just reading the Bible, man. That's why I asked that question the other day before the fall. Was the Israelites even eating meat at all? As the Bible says, we was being fed manna from heaven. So when you look at the healing, when you look at the plants, then you look at what we put into our body, and then we try to correct it with stuff that our body was never designed to take in. We have to realize why we are in the shape we in. And I mean it out of love. And I'm trying to say this in a way where I don't get hit hard again with certain things because the truth hurts, but the truth will set you free. So yeah, I recommend people that's on it. They already know what to do for them, but you want to see the one that me and Didi is using. It's this one right here. And you notice it got turmeric in it. Turmeric is a beautiful thing to use. Sometimes I just get hot water and drink it hot as I can stand, and I'll pour turmeric in it and put me a lemon in there because I get hoarse a lot because I'm in and out the weather. The weather bothers me a lot. But you have to have a strong immune system. And you notice what's going on. Our immune systems are being attacked harder than ever before, you know. And plus, we're singing. So I love turmeric. I cook with turmeric. I drink turmeric. And this have turmeric in it. And I still got some dandelion tea in there, that plant. And one lady said it tastes too bad. The dandelion tea don't taste bad to me. Now, some people may put honey in there with theirs. And then this one also has the apple cider vinegar. That's why it's called all in one. And I would already drink apple cider vinegar, so it's just the natural. Ain't nothing wrong with doing apple cider vinegar is another good thing. So with that being said, I got to get ready to get out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna hold it up one more time. And this one came off of Amazon. Uh, Sea moss. Let me put it up there. Notice it says mineral support with your bladder. You see the black pepper down there. You see that? Burdock, apple cider vinegar, etc., etc. So if we would just realize what our bodies was made of, that's why in live chat you always see me drinking room temperature water. I've learned also to get away so much from the cold water, and I do just room temperature water. And it's a whole lot to say about the cold water, but maybe we'll have another. We ain't done it in a long time. We'll have another live chat pretty soon about eating right once again, what we can do and what we can't do, even though we know people are gonna pick and choose and do what they want to do anyway. But there are actually people out here who are living healthy, very great healthy lifestyles, and then there's just some of us out here who don't care. So I hope that answers your question, and y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.